Hey, so I want to make a quick video. I'm going to make a bunch of them in this drive. I'm going to separate them, and basically this is going to be probably part one, I'm going to call it. I'm probably going to start a series of just like car talk. This one being open headers or non-restricted exhaust, no back pressure exhaust. What everyone freaks out about is the fact that literally no back pressure. They're like, oh, you're gonna blow your freaking head off, you're gonna blow your motor, something's not gonna run right, you have to tune it differently. You might have to tune it differently, but long story short, the only thing that will change is obviously sound, and depending on if the company got it right in the first place, you might have less torque. The science behind it, if you watch a diagram or an engineering explain video, he can definitely explain it a lot better than I can. But what happens is if you have a perfectly tuned exhaust, perfectly made headers and all the way back, what happens is it will literally send the sound wave and the exhaust all out, but a sound wave will return, and right as it returns, it'll actually kind of like help suck the rest of the exhaust out of the cylinder when it's reaching the top and the valve is still open. If it's not tuned right, either way, like the sound wave gets there too early or too late, well, I guess too early, it would still suck it out, but it's still going to be as effective. And the other way being, if it's too late, the valve's going to be closed and it's just going to be doing literally nothing. But yeah, the idea, it's not actually the back pressure that helps. The idea behind it is that the back pressure will literally, yeah, it won't do anything. That's what people get I guess, their ideas mixed up. What actually happens is a sound wave returns and pulls the rest of the exhaust out of the cylinder, whichever one. And a lot of people are freaking out, like I said in the beginning of this video, oh, you'll blow your motor, you'll blow this, you'll blow that, it won't run right, all this stuff. Yes, you might have a little less torque when you punch it under 5K, okay? Nothing much was going to change in the really, really, really high RPM range, but lower, yes, torque will suffer a little bit if the company had it right. And even, there's another thing about the actual diameter of the exhaust. If it's small, it's going to have high velocity, but it's not going to actually get through faster. Like, it's going to increase the velocity of the air, but it's going to be a lot more restrictive. And then there's really big, which there's no real velocity, so it doesn't really help take it out much, but it can get out easier. So somewhere in between is the perfect spot. It's right where it's not restrictive, but it also creates this vacuum. When it puffs, it'll actually draw some air out and help take out the exhaust from the cylinder. Jesus, California. It is 66. It was 71 degrees when I left shop today. We're in the middle of January. California doesn't have laws of physics or, not physics, I don't know, climate. Climate change is real. It's real. Trust me. Like a good example is on this Subaru. I have a 3-inch exhaust all the way back with a high flow cat. In this case, it's actually better to have a bigger one than the stock factory one. But you know, it varies on cars. Most of the time it's like that though. Really, guess that's it for this rant video. I'll catch you in the next video.